knows there were no reports about this thing until 1946. What could have happened then to start the stories?
1946? Well, the bikini underwater experiments were set off then. Maybe that started something.
Deep down in the strange, lurid, murky depths of the Pacific are fantastic, horribly grotesque creatures of the sea that challenge man's courage as no earthly creatures can. Science knows some of the answers, but not all. And among science's unknowns is the strange identity of the living monster from the ocean floor.
How'd he get out of suit? No man gets through that.
And what happened to him?
Here is the first undersea battle ever photographed between a giant killer shark and a woman as she searches for a monster even more deadly.
Could absorb a man.
Or a woman. Honey, cast off on the double.
There's a shaft of light coming up out of the ocean. It was being guarded by a sea creature. I believe this light killed 3 men.
Into uncharted secret coves hidden beneath the sea's surface go the daredevil hunters of the deep, searching out the mystery of sudden death, the secrets of the Phantom from 10,000 Leagues. Starring Kent Taylor, lovely Kathy Downs, and Michael Whalen, all enmeshed in a scientific web of terror involving secret death rays that unidentified nations will stop at nothing to obtain.
Almost like it was burned by an atomic flash. Fishermen, too.
Man bait, a luscious blonde too tantalizing for the weak to resist.
I didn't know then they could put beauty and poison so cleverly together in one package.
But the shadow of the Phantom Death does not stop daring underwater adventures, while a man of science probes the unknown for the answer to the Phantom from 10,000 Leagues. Don't miss the Phantom from 10,000 Leagues.
An upheaval of nature tears loose a creature out of the nightmare of time. Spawned by an earthquake on the bed of the ocean, a reptilian, earth-shaking beast of the sea. The monster that challenged the world.
My tank.
What's wrong?
Blake's tank is caught in the undergrowth.
What happened?
Oh my God, his body. He died right in front of me. I couldn't help him.
Let's go back. Talk sense. What's down there?
I don't know. I never saw anything like it before.
It's the size of a dinosaur and 10 times more terrifying, hurling the horrors of the unknown at every living thing. Monster of the age. On ships of their own making, sleek and wind fast, Viking women set out to combat the unknown terrors of uncharted seas. In spite of the fables told of the gigantic, the gargantuan, the fearsome great sea serpent. After unbelievable adventures, they reach the land of Stark the Cruel, the vicious, who holds men captive and Viking women chattels. Turning them over to men who take women in pursuit of violent pleasures, pleasures that must end in the thrust of the spear into warm flesh. See, the dance of desire, prelude to orgiastic revelries that only ancient civilizations knew. Know the best elements of women and the worst appetites of men. But one of the Viking women has the evil serpent of jealousy in her heart.
I've much to offer.
That's true. And someday I hope you will choose a worthy warrior for your mate.
Kill them. Kill them both.
See, the fires of hate flare into the consuming flame of Hades. See, Vikings choose the terrors of the great sea serpent to that of the grim alt savages. See, the lost legend of the great sea serpent.
Gentlemen, we are witnessing a biological chain reaction, a geometrical progression of deadly menace.
Look there. 2 points off the port bow.
We must find a way of destroying this creature in one piece. Judging by the beast's size, I would say it was powerful enough to drive a battleship.
Of course, its tremendous electric charge is what projects the radiation. That's what makes the creature so deadly.
Well, have you any concrete suggestions?
Yes. First, block off the Thames.
Jack, you think's in that strong box?
There's plenty of Cuban sugar, though.
Here's what happened. The general beat his friend Castro to the Cuban treasury. The strongbox is now on this boat. So are a deported American gangster and his moll. And lurking in the depths is the creature from the haunted sea.
You're a crazy mixed-up kid.
I am perfectly adjusted to my life of crime.
Don't worry, Mary Bell. I'll save you.
It's all right. Be calm, everybody. The boat's insured.
Beware. The creature from the haunted sea.
1,000,000 years are but a moment. Here, where the present and the past tremble in the presence of the prehistoric, from here comes an adventure so big that only the big screen can do it justice.
What is it?
The Lost Continent, discovered in all its monstrous horror.
Never come across anything like that before.
A living hell that time forgot. This is the man who brought them to the Lost Continent, to face the terrors of the past. The lost women on the Lost Continent. Her past drove her here.
Didn't expect me to leave with nothing.
Her future begins here. His life could end here. Now the horrors from the past meet headlong with the terrors of the future.
Harmless because it's dry. But that one drop of water, touch it.
You will see torture pits for forbidden lovers. Barbaric sacrifice. Monster weed attack helpless beauties. Seed. Giant mollusks. See them fight to the death. Seamen struggle to destroy the evil of the Lost Continent. From the novel Uncharted Seas by Dennis Wheatley.
Look out on the starboard side!
A living hell that time forgot on the Lost Continent.
It's fantastic.
Down below the sea,
What a sight.
deeper than you've ever been before, is a place you will never forget. Here is the greatest undersea adventure of all time. Warlords of Atlantis. Here, Doug McClure and the crew of the exploration ship Texas Rose battle against the clock to escape a strange creature-filled city beneath the sea.
That looks like a great way to get killed.
You cannot escape.
Warlords of Atlantis.
We're trapped! Oh, come on, jump!
Warlords of Atlantis. An incredible tale of terror and suspense above and below the sea.
It was a California summer, and in a sleepy little town called Venice, life seemed so easy. Until that night, when terror stalked. And then things could never be the same. Slithis, spawned from a nuclear hell, it forages for food to survive.
And last night's brutal slayings brings to 7 the total number of Venice residents murdered in this bizarre series of ritualistic mutilations. The locals are in panic.
Sure, we're scared. Damn scared.
Where will this flesh-eater feed next?
Okay, wise guy. Fred.
Well, where did you get this substance, Wayne?
How can this man's beast be stopped?
It's like nothing I've ever seen before.
Will you survive the nightmare that is Slithis? Slithis.
Man, I don't know what the hell I saw.
You'll scream and scream and scream again as Slithis attacks and the blood runs red.
Mr. Connors, why is it murdering people?
But what would cause such a change?
Why, the radioactivity, my dear.
We catch the badass mother. I've got netting that'll hold a great white. I guarantee it won't get away.
It's alive. We got it on the scanner again. It's headed for the harbor. Jeff, we're gonna follow it. Head it off before it reaches the boat.
Slithis, the demon of science and the sea. A horror so outrageous that no one believed. Until it was too late.
You ready to put the hook to the slimy beast?
In the classic tradition of Creature from the Black Lagoon and The Thing comes now the most horrifying of them all. Slithis. For this engagement only, no one will be admitted without a Slithis survival kit. These life-saving kits will be available free of charge at the theater box office.
On its way, Barracuda.
Get me out of
The mysterious underwater thriller, Barracuda. Nobody suspects the danger.
Papa, there's something strange going on down there at the beach.
Look at this, Floyd. A lot of these fish look like they've been eaten by something.
Is this what the biologist was trying to warn us about, maybe?
Barracuda, a threat from the darkness of the ocean, a warning from the deep, or a savage crime committed by unknown forces. Who can solve the riddle of Barracuda?
What the hell are those chemicals doing in the waste from that plant? Can they possibly have any effect on the fish?
He's back. He knows.
We'll take care of everything. Barracuda. Ice-cold action about misuse of power and strange events. Barracuda, the mysterious underwater thriller. Barracuda.
The crab is constantly growing inside of the shell. What I'm doing is injecting various formulas of growth hormone into the crab.
And what is this? Your answer to world hunger? Don't laugh, it may be.
At 6 this morning, a full alert went into effect here at the power plant. All indications were that a nuclear accident had taken place. However, company officials assure us that it was a false alarm.
My gosh. I think we have to get out of here. Dr. McNeil, could this be a result of your research?
Maybe.
John? Is that you? Oh, God, no!
At a depth of 4,000 feet, they roam harmlessly, minuscule, and unseen by human eyes. At 20,000 feet, they've been known to eat full-grown sharks. But what if those at 40,000 feet were to rise from the deep?
I got a really bad feeling about this.
Deep rising.